And you guys are live.
Good morning, everyone. I call to order the planning board for Thursday, October 14th, 2021. The first item on the agenda are the minutes of August 12th, 2021. Are there any questions or corrections? Okay. If not, I would like a motion to approve.
So moved.
Thank you. And do I have a second? Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
I'll make this out. Yeah, all in favor? Okay,
Aye.
thank you. The next item is the lot line modification at 72 and 70 James Lane, LLC. Is the applicant present?
Yes, Chairman, I'm here, Britton Bistrian, representing the application.
Oh, good morning, Britton. Yes,
Morning.
can you describe it briefly for us?
Sure. This is a proposal between 70 and 72 James Lane. It's basically to undo a lot line modification that was done in the 70s to facilitate an addition on the existing residence, and that addition was never built. The purpose is literally to rectify it, to make it a little bit more straight of a property line. We want to build in that area, and the projection into 72 impedes new construction a little bit. And also, you don't want to build a house next to another house. So, sort of with the views to the pond. So, and also the last reason that we're seeking this is the health department approval was never sought for the lot line modification that was made. So they want to go through a retroactive subdivision process, which is a very lengthy process for something that the owners don't really desire. So the purpose is really to undo what was done and was unutilized.
Right.
And in discussions with Billy, just one point of reference, it had been initially a slightly different square footage, about 10 square feet. And Billy very wisely said, if we kept it the same, then we wouldn't need to seek a variance to lot area because we wouldn't be changing it. So that's the small modification you saw a couple weeks ago.
Okay. Thank you, Britton. Billy, hey, Jack, can you just briefly describe the process here and what you've come up with? Thank you.
Good morning, Chairman, members of the board. As Britton described, it's a fairly straightforward lot line modification to undo something that was done 20 years ago. The process is the planning board, it's reviewed as a subdivision, as a minor subdivision. Any lot line modification is. The planning board has the ability to waive the need for a public hearing if you choose to do so. And originally it was submitted as a project that would have adjusted the lot area of the two lots by roughly 10 square feet or 11 square feet. And if they can readjust the boundaries of the two properties so that there is no net loss or gain in either lot, then they could alleviate or obviate the need for a variance or an area variance. So I don't know, Britton, did you submit the revised maps showing that, or?
Yes, I believe on September 21st, it was delivered to the village. The maps showing that there was no net change.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that yet. I don't think I received the map yet. Or if I did, I didn't look at it yet. It shows the wetland boundary too on it?
Correct.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that. I don't have that.
I'd be happy to, it was submitted to Pam in the office. Maybe
Okay.
I can send you a PDF via email, or I could drop off more copies, whatever you'd like.
No, I'll get a copy of it.
Let me look in the file first.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, essentially it's a complete application. At this point, as long as that map is submitted, it's complete. I'm not sure if it's going to require referral to the Suffolk County Planning Commission. I'd have to look into that to see if it does require referral to the planning. I'm not will or it won't, but
okay. So perfect. So before we could make a decision here, we'll have to all receive a copy of this new updated survey.
Mm-hmm.
And Britton, when was, excuse me, what was the date? Are you saying September 24th? That was when it was updated? What would be the date of the new updated survey?
I
The
think it
map
was
is
the
dated
20
September 17th, and it
The
was submitted
21st.
to the office on the 21st.
Right.
Oh,
I
Yes,
think we have
everybody,
it.
everybody should have that.
Yeah, I only have it electronically, of course, but
Right.
yeah, I mean, I have it.
Yes,
And Mr. Chairman, if you wish, we can, again, assuming no one in the board has objections, we can certainly approve it subject to Suffolk County
Perfect.
Planning Commission if necessary,
okay.
as well as Mr. Hajak's approval when he gets to examine it closely.
That's perfect. So why don't we go ahead and follow that
Robert, can I
recommendation?
just inject one thought?
Yes, please.
My only thought, and it's past experience, but with this flag lot, has anybody considered putting a CNR that actually allows both owners to participate in the maintenance and snow removal of that flag? I don't know whether or not it was done with the original subdivision, but from past experience, what happens with this flag is that nobody takes ownership, or at least one person starts to have to maintain, snow removal or maintenance. And I would particularly like to inject that thought if it's possible at this stage.
Thank you. Vincent, what is your view on this proposal?
Yeah, I mean, again, we're just talking about a lot line adjustment, not creation of the flag lot.
Right.
But, Counselor, is your client willing to assume that responsibility? Or would you be willing to set forth the obligations in a document that we can record?
I'm not an attorney. So
I apologize.
I am not comfortable responding to that facet, but we do have an attorney on this project that I could consult and get back to you. It's a flag that serves one property that's burdened with an access and utility easement. So it's the potential that it already exists in that document. I could send that over if it's not in the village files, and I could have Denise Shern is working on this, so I could also have her, submit something for the board's file.
All right.
I
so
don't see
then-
why we'd have a problem. It's the same owners. They plow and maintain the driveway as it is. I don't think they'd have an issue making that a contingent, but I would like to at least ask the question and make sure it doesn't already exist.
Okay. So then I guess the answer to the question would be that I'll work with the applicant, their counsel, their representative, and we'll try to include something that'll address your concern.
I appreciate that, because really in long run of things, when property transfers, it's just inevitable that it comes up as a.
Yeah, like
situation.
these folks may get along great, but the next two
Yeah.
might not.
Exactly.
Right.
So,
Okay.
no worries.
So then we'll then, from what I gather, we should table this until we have
Oh, no,
all
you
the.
can approve. Yeah, you can approve.
can
it
approve
subject
it?
to. Yes,
Okay.
subject to.
Okay,
yeah.
so we'll do it subject to,
Mr. Hajak's review, my review, and any Suffolk County Planning Commission review that may be required.
okay. So with that wording, then why don't we take a vote on this? So do I have a motion to approve?
I'll make that motion, Robert.
And do I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, thank you, Chris. And all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you all very much. And are there any?
Thank you.
Pam, I'm sorry.
I just said thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Pam, are there any questions or any other things the board should consider at this point?
Nothing else right now.
Okay, and then with that in mind, if there's no other questions or any corrections to anything we're doing, may I have a motion to adjourn?
Moved.
Okay, may I have a second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Great. Thank you all, and
Have a great
have
day,
a lovely
everybody.
weekend. Have a lovely
Thank
day,
you.
and I'll see you at the